of course they go on lighter diet, which of course is actually suitable for them. So number one thing is for one to actually study oneself, know what is good for you, know what you actually sustain and is best for you. But most importantly, for you to maintain a healthy diet, you have to make sure that your diet, they are accurate. Your diet are what they are adequate, and this can actually be done by making sure that as much as possible you take everything in moderation. Carbohydrates, for the carbohydrate diet, you have your rice, you have your amala, of course you have your eba, you have your semo and the likes, with a lot of vegetables as much as possible. We also have our proteinous diet like meat, fish, egg, beans, and so on and so forth. We have our vegetables, we have our ugu leaves, we have our egure, and choco, and all the likes, and not to forget our milk, our dairy. So that one too will actually assist us in actually achieving all these our goals. Of course, we don't have to go and break the bank before we buy all these kind of food, but of course the little that we have, let's try as much as possible to know how to blend it and to make it in different forms. For our proteinous diet, for our beans, you don't have to cook only the beans all the time. You can make it into moi moi, into akara. For our carbohydrates, you can always make pap. When you have your pap with your akara, you're already having your adequate diet. And rest too is very, very important. Rest is important, but be sure to stay awake long enough to replenish the fluid and nutrients your body needs. Don't say because of fasting, I want to have all the ibadah, I want to have fine. You have all the ibadah, you have all the reward, but at the same time, your physical health is also very, very, very important. So as much as possible, let us eat adequate diet like I've mentioned before. Your bread too is there, cereals and other grains, fruits and fruit. We should, as much as possible, to break our fast with fruits. We now have different kinds of fruits now in town. We have our watermelon, we have our banana, we have our orange, and the good thing about it is that we have even them in piecemeal. We have them cutting them 50 naira per 100 naira per one. That by the time you get it, all you need to do is to make sure that you rinse it with water before you eat it. So I think that will be all for now.
Jazakumullah khairan. Wow. I'm really nourished with your words of contentment and hope. Barakallah. I really appreciate your presence. Thank you. Really appreciate you for honoring my invitation. I actually barged into you from, you didn't even plan for this, but regardless, for Allah's sake, you still accepted the invitation. May Allah reward you more than you expect and ease everything that concerns you. And also bless you and with good in this world and the akhirah, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan, jazakumullah khairan. And Ma, please, before we actually call this a wrap, I once heard that what we actually break our fast with for iftar is very much important. We should very much avoid acidic fruits. How true is that? Because I learned our body has been actually dehydrated and all for a long period of time. So breaking it with something very much acidic can actually cause little hazard.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is very, very important, because just like you have said, we have the linings of the stomach linings that are being lined with acidic content. So breaking your fast again with acidic content, and since morning that the enzymes in the stomach have actually been looking for what to feed on. So now breaking your fast with such kind of fruit or such kind of food can actually of course be more or prone one to having health conditions, most especially for some of us that we're already treating ulcer, that we already have gastric ulcers and we have wound already on the stomach. We need to be very careful in the kind of diet that we use to break our fast. I would like to advise us to always say to consult our medical practitioner for us to actually know what to eat and not to eat, or what to break our fast on. So of course, preferably like the Prophet will always break his fast with dates, which is of course very good. We have watermelon, we have the likes. Of course, the major acidic fruits that I can actually remember, or that I can recall for now, is maybe like orange, most especially unripe orange, and of course grape, and some other the citric fruits, just to mention that. Yeah. But it's not as if one cannot later take it, but really using it to break one's fast immediately. Exactly.
So best is actually break your fast with dates or water.
Yeah.
Then you can now go ahead to take any of that thing.
Exactly.
Jazakumullah khairan. May Allah actually continue to bless you with the ilm that He has blessed you with.
Amen.
May He actually bless you more with the hikmah and grant you the ease of the religion. And may He actually allow you to propagate the deen more than you are doing already. I said big jazakumullah khairan. I can't thank you enough, but all I can say is jazakumullah khairan. So alhamdulillah, this is a wrap already. I hope this was beneficial enough, because indeed it was to me. So I hope it is to you, inshallah. So please watch your diet. Be sure of what you're taking. Be cautious of what you're taking. Make sure it's not something that will cause mahazard to you, and regardless, because this month is a month of blessing, and also to keep us healthy regardless. So, and again, she mentioned that if you are actually not able to fast due to some health conditions and all, only if it is a critical health condition. For those of us that will say headache, running temperature, please, it is when it is critical. If it is not, you're deceiving yourself. Allah is our intention. Well, actually, He's this for us and grant us the best of Ramadan yet. Alhamdulillah. So, please do follow us on IG at Afak Online Radio, and you can also find me on Facebook at Habiba Mudisola, and also you can also follow me on Instagram at Beebah_Shabishadola. Please, your comments are actually welcome, your reviews, whatever you think it is. Maybe you felt you actually didn't have something, you can actually add. May Allah bless us all and ease our faith. I mean, I say a big jazakumullah khairan to all my listeners. Will actually bless you all beyond your expectations. I will pull the curtain down at this juncture. Please do stay safe and happy always. Increase the acts of ibadah for this Ramadan. May Allah actually perfect our ways and grant us the ability to worship Him the best of ways He pleases with. I I bid you the most beautiful words of faith, saying Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hi, you mean your humble host, Beebah. Masalam.
Hey there, stay logged on to your #1 award-winning online radio station, Hafa Online Radio, the radio for the society.